We're going to critique Harry Hartfield again, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm going to critique this nigga on his own words again. And like I said, I wanted to have a conversation with him, but he was afraid to drop his link and said he don't need no new friends, this, that, and the third. But yet, he can have a conversation with a 9-year-old little female. And what do y'all think that 9-year-old female parents would say if she knew she was over here on Harry Hartfield, born 1961, YouTube channel, while a whole bunch of cussing and fussing all going on in there? You think the parents will approve of that? Let's listen to this nigga, y'all. Have a conversation with a 9-year-old female, but didn't want to have a conversation with a motherfucking king, a lion, a warrior. And to this day, he's scared, afraid of me. Harry, keep my name out your mouth, Harry.
You ain't gotta miss me, man. I'm here every day, brother. You say you straight. How y'all weather in Florida, brother? How y'all weathered up?
The champ. Champ in the building. The true champ. People's champ.
I don't know how to pronounce that.
It's going to begin right here, ladies and gentlemen, when he said he don't know how to pronounce the little 9-year-old girl name, Elise.
What's that, Elise? Y'all getting some flood? Y'all getting some water, though? Y'all getting wet? Y'all getting wet, huh? Elise. You saying that's it, Elise, huh? Oh, y'all ain't waiting no more? Was that must have been the Hurricane Debbie, huh? Say you're in Israel? Well, we praying for Israel too, brother. My name is the name you saw when you came on here, Elise.
Harry Hartfield having a conversation with Elise, a 9-year-old female, but scared to have a conversation with the champ, the people's champ.
My name is the name you saw when you came on here.
Harry Hartfield from Las Vegas. Used to reside over there in Compton. Heard they ran him out of there.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Stern. Me too. I pray for Israel too. I pray for the Palestinians too.
He don't even pray for his damn self, y'all.
I pray for the Russians. I pray for the Ukrainians. I pray for the Haitians. The people of England.
The people from England who enslaved his ancestors. He'll pray for them, but won't even pray for his own peoples. And won't even have a conversation with a king, a champion, a lion.
Bangladesh. Anywhere is trouble, I pray for them. That it need to stop. Right on, Arizona. That war needs to stop.
Sound like an old little bitch now, don't he, y'all? The war needs to stop. It needs to stop.
That's what I would have to tell Israel. Just stop, please.
But you can't even go in your community and tell them brothers to put the guns down against each other, but yet you'll tell Israel to please stop. You can't even get in your community and tell them gangsters like you used to be, right? To put the guns down and stop.
It don't matter what you are, Elise. We don't care if you purple like Barney, brother. We
Purple like Barney. And we all know Barney was part of the LGBTQ, right? And then not only that, he's having a conversation with a 9-year-old.
still love you.
That's pedo activity. That's pedophilia activity. 67-year-old man having a conversation with a 9-year-old, and then he told the 9-year-old, you shouldn't even said you was a 9. Listen to the conversation that he had with a 9-year-old, but didn't want to have one with a champion.
What's happening, AP? Yes, I pray for Palestine. I pray for Palestine. I pray that they have peace.
He don't even pray for his own community for peace, but he praying for some bullshit.
Love, understanding, respect. I want us all to have that. I want Israel to have it too. I want Haiti to have it too.
But we couldn't have peace. When I said drop your link, let me get on your platform and have a conversation with you. But you praying for everybody else.
You know, I want us all to be able to live in peace.
But he didn't want to have a conversation. Listen to this hypocrite, y'all. That's just what he is, a hypocrite.
My brother's was July the 29th. Mine's August 29th.
Birthday August 29th. Born 1961. Continue.
That's it. I just want us all to be able to live without violence, without war.
Y'all hearing? I'm going to make him eat his own words.
Without greed, without selfishness. That's what I want. I want Israel and Palestine to get along like neighbors.
But me and you can't get along like neighbors, and we on YouTube. But you talking about the Mid-East to get along like neighbors, and you can't even get along with your neighbor.
We're neighbors. Neighbors should get along. What's up, Bronx? Man, I need you to call me, cuz I didn't want to do all that typing about explaining something. That's why I asked you to call me. But it go down tomorrow, Steve. What's up, JR? Exactly, IOC. What's going down, JR, man? Shit. Standing with you. Well, you need to get off here, Elise. You're too young.
Here it is when Alicia in the chat room saying she's 9 years old. Listen, y'all. But he's still going to have this conversation with Elise. It's the real deal.
You gotta leave. Too young, Elise. Oh, here come these assholes, girl. I'm gonna report you. No, I ain't gonna report you for that. I ain't gonna report you for that.
He's sitting there blocking people, y'all. That's asking conversations. Why are you having a conversation with a 9-year-old girl, but you ain't want to have a conversation with NWA when he came in?
Don't have time for this bullshit, y'all. Hey, Don, I didn't see you. What's up? What's happening with you, man? I didn't see you, Donald. How your day going, man?
Lovely.
How your day going, Donald?
Come at least, y'all. 9 years old.
Right on, brother. Man, I had a little bump I put in my chillin' this morning. I had a little bump, man. I mean, man, you're 9 years old, you said, but thank you for loving the videos. You should have just kept your mouth shut.
What that sound like, y'all, when someone, an elder, tell a 9-year-old, you should have just kept your mouth shut? What that sound like, y'all? That's pedophilia activity. Coming from Harvey Hartfield. You should have just kept your mouth closed. So if he would have violated that 9-year-old like he's doing now, because I'm quite sure her parents don't know, she's on her on YouTube talking to a 67-year-old fool. You understand me, peoples? On here talking to a 67-year-old fool, 9 years old, and she telling him. Instead of him blocking her like he's blocking my peoples that come in to ask him, drop the link and let's have a grown folk conversation, he's keeping a 9-year-old on his platform having a conversation with her. Let's go.
All you had to do was keep your mouth shut, Elise. But we love the kids. Don't get me wrong, we love the kids.
Yeah, we know you love the kids. We most definitely know you love the kids.
But this is an adult channel. We might be cussing, smoking on here, and stuff like that sometimes.
So why didn't you block her? If she told you she was 9 years old, why didn't you block her? Or hide her from the goddamn chat? But you blocked NWA and the posse that came in to want to have a conversation with you on everyday life, not just politics. You ran.
But we love the kids, though. Mm-hmm. You shouldn't have said nothing. Just come back.
You shouldn't have said nothing. You should.
Get a few days and don't say nothing. Just don't say. Because you talk like you're 15 on here.
She told you she was 9. He still think it's a boy. But she telling him she's a girl. And he's saying she's talking like she's 15. So this is straight pedophilia activity from a 67-year-old former Crip that lost his goddamn stripes.
You talk like you're 15. In your 9s, you need to learn something. You can learn a few things on here.
What can a 9-year-old learn in a 67-year-old channel? And he already said we be cussing and smoking. So what could that 9-year-old possibly learn from this ignorant nigga? Let's go. Now he blocking my peoples. My people's coming in and asking me, why are you having this conversation with this 9-year-old, but you don't want to have a conversation with NWA, a grown-ass man? Listen.
I bet you can, Elise. I see nigga with attitudes, people showing up. I see the nigga with attitude, the dude who dropped the content on me, his people showing up. And I don't want to have nothing to do with them. Nothing.
You don't want nothing to do with a grown man, but want all the things to do with a 9-year-old. Harvey, I'm exposing you, my brother, of the pedophilia activity that you are involved in. With your own words. Told you I'm going to make you eat crow feet. The chant. The real people's chant.
Hey, what's happening, Tukami? I bet you can do the middle finger, Elise. Did he say your brother curse?
He's deep in the conversation with a 9-year-old, talking about the middle finger. You think Elise parents would approve with her having a conversation with a 67-year-old idiot on YouTube, talking about the middle finger and cuss words?
Bet y'all do.
And what's so funny of having a conversation with a 9-year-old, y'all? What kind of... This what we look for in the pedo, all right? Parents, pay attention and listen. This what you pay attention to on these social media sites with these pedos that's coming up here having conversations with your little 9-year-old daughter.
They sure do, Takumi. You say your mom smoke. I'm gonna be on here, shit. You say you dying over there, Donald? And my dad, you say your dad smoke? South Africa? Right on, South Africa. Where you at, Cape Town, Johannesburg? Where you at? Where you at, South Africa? Cape Town? Right on, South Africa. Oh, Elise say he 9, but he know a little something. All right, Elise. Nice knowing you, young man. You cool with us now. Come back anytime.
Told the 9-year-old to come back anytime, but the 9-year-old is about to tell him that she's a little girl that he's been having a conversation with. A 9-year-old little girl that this motherfucker is having a conversation with, but scared to have a conversation with a grown-ass man on real topics that's affecting the world. And what's so goddamn funny? That you telling a 9-year-old girl to come back anytime she went after she told you, and you should have blocked her.
Well, what you mean, COVID-19? Oh, you a girl? Oh, you a young lady? You a young lady, huh? You say your brother's curse? You say you know how to do the middle finger? You say your mom and dad both smokes?
But he's keeping his 9-year-old on his platform, getting information from a 9-year-old.
So, hey, well, chime in anytime, young lady. You can learn a few things here. We can teach you something.
What could he possibly teach that 9-year-old little girl, ladies and gentlemen? See, I told y'all got to watch who y'all kids are on these social medias talking to and chatting to. Because it can be a pedophile just like this boy here, Harvey Hartfield, from Las Vegas.
We can teach you something positive. What's happening with you, Charles? We can teach you something positive here, so.
What, smoking weed and cussing? That's what your channel's about. You said it's a grown folk channel where we cuss and we smoke weed over here. So what could y'all possibly teach a 9-year-old? Harvey?
Now that we know who you are, young lady. Bye. May God protect you and your family. It was nice knowing you. We sure got a chuckle out of you, boy, because when you said my brother cursed and I know how to do the middle finger, you had me cracking up when you said that. I said, I bet you do. I'm telling
What's funny about that, ladies and gentlemen?
you boys, kids, is something else, man. Us kids, boy, we something else.
Us kids is something else. He calling his own self a kid. Did y'all hear that? Calling his own self a kid. So we know now that he's a kid. I think I did put it in that last title with a kid. And he just admitted that he's a kid. Let's hear it again.
You boys, kids, is something else, man. You said, when you said my brother cursed and I know how to do the middle finger, you had me cracking up when you said that. I said, I bet you do.
What are you? What are you, Harvey?
I'm telling you, boys, kids is something else, man.
I know.
Us kids, boy, we something else.
I already know. And the peoples know too that you are a kid at 67 years old.
Because I sure know how to do it at 9.
Encouraging a 9-year-old to constantly to come back into this chat room. He know how to do it at 9. What did you know how to do at 9? All right. And what did you telling this 9-year-old, now that you're 67, which you...
Yeah, Donald, I got a chuckle out of her when she said, when I told her, because we be cursing and smoking on here. She said her brother cursed. She know how to do the middle finger. And she said her mom and dad both smoke. So it ain't like she ain't seen nothing before. She
pedophilia activity.
letting us know. But what you talking about, I already saw and heard. Plus, I can do the middle finger.
But you scared to have a conversation with a grown man.
I was cracking up. I was like, oh, man. I said, I believe you, too. I believe her. Oh, Elise Ham, man. She's a nice girl. Nice girl right there. That's a nice kid right there. So it don't matter what color you is, Dilbert.
Our age, as we see. But I'm going to go ahead and let y'all hear how he's a hypocrite. And he said he wanted everybody to get along, right? Israel, Pakistan. I want everybody to get along. I want everybody to get together, right? Now let's listen to him.
He mad because I didn't want to talk. What's happening this morning? Yeah, I got up this morning. I had a notification that somebody used my name, so I went to check it out. And some cat dropped some content on me. He said I'm ignorant, ain't got no knowledge. He mad because I didn't want to talk to him. But see, I trip off of motherfuckers that got several accounts because he was niggas with attitudes on here. But he dropped the content on the City of Chester TV or some shit along that line. But see, it's something about people who got multiple accounts, bro. Just something about them people. They got multiple accounts because they can't stand on one thing. I mean, I'm fine. Hopefully he gave me some exposure. And now that he's talking about me, maybe the people who watch this channel will come check out some of my videos. And they can find out for themselves how ignorant that I am.
We already heard that, how ignorant you are, and calling yourself a kid. So we see how ignorant you are.
Hey, Tim. So I'm good with it, He talking about I'm in my feelings. What's up, P-Town? He talking about I'm in my feelings. He must be in his. I'm all in his head. I got him open. I'm in his head enough where he can do content on me. And he was forgotten about once we hit him from the channel. One of my moderators hit him from the channel because he kept running his mouth. Yeah. He dropped some content on me, said I'm ignorant and all that. He said I'm ignorant and all in my feelings, but he must be. I must have been on his mind for him to drop content on me. So who in their feelings, bro? It must be you and your feelings. Because like I say, once you got blocked from my channel, you was forgotten about. You was forgotten about. No, he was on here. When he was in our chat, he was niggas with attitude. He used 6 for his G. NI66A with attitudes. He popped in the chat and he asked me about that guy Tim Watts. The guy that Kamala Harris picked. Some dude dropped some content on me. I saw it this morning. He said I'm ignorant and dumb and uneducated and he's just talking.
The people's heard it. The people's heard you.
Shit. Say I'm an ex-gang member, probably still a gang member. Yeah, he don't know me, cuz. But he dropped the content under the city of Chester TV or something like that. But when he joined our chat, he was niggas with attitudes. You remember when he asked me what I think about the former Ku Klux Klan of Minnesota that Carmela Harris picked? And I told the dude, I said, I don't give a fuck if he is Ku Klux Klans. You remember? I said, if he down with Carmela, then I'm down with him. You remember when I said, I don't care if he come up, he can put his robe on. You remember I told the nigga that? I said, I don't care, he can put his robe on. And I said, the KKK is the Crips, the Bloods, the Disciples, the Bible. I said, we the KKK. You remember when I told him that? That dude, him, he got mad. Remember he said, drop a link, let's talk. I said, nigga, I don't want to talk to you. I said, I ain't trying to make no new friends. Nigga, I said, I don't want to talk to you. I said, as a matter of fact, I don't want to have shit to do with your ass. I wouldn't even talk to him.
By having that conversation with that 9-year-old female. Can't make this shit up, peoples. You can't make this shit up.
And when he kept on running his mouth, one of the moderators blocked him from the channel. Yeah, that dude. And one of the moderators blocked him from the channel. So he dropped some content on me using another channel. And I got a notification on it this morning, so I went and checked it out. He got that video of mine going when I was cussing his ass out. Telling him I don't give a fuck about no KKK.
And another thing, I'm glad he said that, so I can piggyback off of it. So you don't care about the man right here, the Don, right? All that foolishness y'all talking about the Don, right? So all that's out the window, right? From what I'm hearing out of your mouth, right? So if you can vote for a Ku Klux Klan motherfucking member, why I can't vote for a Ku Klux Klan member, like you said? If y'all calling Donald Trump racist, right? He's racist this, he's racist that. But yet, you sitting here saying that you don't give a damn if he got on a whole goddamn robe. You still gonna vote for him.
I ain't testing up. You don't know me, devil. Devilish divine, you don't know me. Yeah, that dude right there, cuz. Motherfucker's a trip. He talking about I've been mouth feelings. He must have been in his. He dropped the video on me. I got that nigga head. I had that nigga wide open, cuz. That nigga had me all in his mind so much, he had to do some content on me. ain't shit to me, I ain't gonna be talking about you. If you ain't.
But you can pray for Israel, you can pray for Pakistani, you can pray for all these other foreign countries. But when it comes to getting along with your own peoples, right? Your nephew, because you my elder, this the problem we have?
Ain't no factor, I ain't gonna say your name.
But you can pump Israel, peace in the Mideast, but can't even pump peace in your own community and in your backyard.
So if you ever heard me not mention a nigga, then he ain't a factor to me, cuz. So I ain't mentioning.
Well, I'm gonna mention you because you exposed yourself as being a pedophile. God damn it.
See, hey Evan,
Once again, the champ defending his title.
I sure got in that nigga head, huh? I had a notification that said somebody missing you. Yeah, yeah. So I hope his viewers come check out some of my stuff, and they can decide for themselves how ignorant I am.
They hear it all up in you, how ignorant you are.
How unknowledgeable I am. They can see for themselves. Hey, Nisha. That motherfucker say I'm ignorant and unknowledgeable. He said I don't have no knowledge of self. I know he said I don't even have no knowledge of self. Is what he said.
You don't have no knowledge of self because you would know that your name is not Harvey Hartfield. That Hartfield come from the plantation of your slave master. 1, 2, you don't have knowledge of yourself because you would have known when that little girl said she was 9 years old, you would have blocked her from your chat and said, nah, we don't, you know what I mean, and kept it moving. So you don't have knowledge of yourself.
Yeah. Well, you know, my people know different. People that know me, they know. They know what I stand on. My people know what I stand on. Y'all know what I stand on. I stand on righteousness. That's what I stand on. I stand on righteousness. And I don't tolerate no evil of any kind. Of any kind. That's what I stand on. Righteousness. Something I'm willing to die and kill for. What about you, niggas with attitude? You ready to die for what you stand for?
Oh yeah, most believe that.
Come on, man. You better ask somebody.
I ain't asked nobody shit, I'm asking you directly. That's why I told you to drop your link. I don't talk to third parties. I go straight at the man. And if you're supposed to be the man, you just proved that you wasn't.
You better ask somebody, bruh. That's what I stand on. Righteousness. That's what I stand on, brother. I don't tolerate no evil of any kind. Of any kind. So you don't know me, brother.
Yes, I do. Very well. I know you're a pedophile. But you like to have conversations with 9-year-old little girls.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been positive. I've been positive for a while now, y'all. I have been. I have been. I've been positive for a while, y'all.
I just wanted to do this video. Hey, Harvey. This is my last video. I just wanted to expose you, Harvey, about you being a pedophile. And the receipt is here. Everything is all written on your face. See how you was exposed again, my friend? Using your own words. And make sure, Harvey, come November the 5th, you get out there and vote for the man, all right? Make sure you vote for the man right here, all right? Get out your female feelings. Peace.